Hello everyone, this is Will from Apple 121. Thank you for joining us for another video here. Something very, very unique that has now occurred in iOS 26 is the ability to make your own ringtones. It is really awesome, and I wanted to show you guys how to do it in multiple ways. We really appreciate you guys subscribing and looking at all of our content, and we really are loving the growth of the channel. And hey, give us a thumbs up if you really like this video. So we're going to use a couple of different apps for this to work, but mostly two of them in particular, Files, and we're going to use GarageBand. Now, there is an easy way to do this and a harder way to do this. Number one is we are going to show how you create a ringtone via GarageBand if you have a song that's longer than 30 seconds. If not, it's actually quite easy to do if you already have a 30-second ringtone, which you can get from anywhere. Also, you will have to make sure that your file is in the Files app in order for this to work. So make sure that you're doing that ahead of time. So this is where iCloud comes in to be a really powerful feature. Okay, so we are now inside the Files app. I'm going to look up a song that I am going to use for this example, and it's right here. So here is the quick way to do it if you have a 30-second song. All you got to do is hold down your finger and then go to Quick Look. And then the next step is when you hit the share icon is you have an option under More, and it's called Use as a Ringtone. I'm going to go ahead and tap that. But then it tells me, hey, the file is too large. You have to use a ringtone under 30 seconds. Now, if this was completed 100%, it would have just went directly into your ringtone area, and you'd be able to do that as far as setting up the ringtone. But in this case, we can't do it with this particular song. So we have to change that. So the best way to do that is going to be GarageBand in order to do this. So how do we start that? Well, number one, GarageBand, you want to make sure you download that, and it's a big app, so make sure you have it ready to go. I'm going to open up GarageBand. All right, so I am in GarageBand. Now, you could be in many, many different areas regarding where you started here, but the goal is that we're going to be making a brand new track. So we're going to hit the plus sign. It now has all these different options regarding live loops, tracks, and stuff like that. What I'm going to do is just use audio recorder. It really doesn't matter what I pick. I'm just going to use one item. I'm going to hit voice. All right, so we have a bunch of different controls here that you may not be aware of. I'm going to hit the little gear icon and then hit help. And always go there if you need to learn how to use this. There is a user guide for GarageBand. I really recommend you take it out and give it a try. Okay, so we're back inside here, and we're going to change a few things around. Number one is I want to get to the actual track. So this icon right here is two different things. One, it's your control input, and now it's actually your tracks. Now, because everything is 30 seconds long, we have to actually do this as time. Right now, it's doing it in time signature. That's how it's doing it right now. So I'm going to change this, and we're going to go time ruler. What that does now is, as you can see, it puts a ruler in here for time. Also, when it comes to song section, right now the section is 8 bars long. Well, I want it to be automatic. I want it to be able to fill the entire track up, so I have to do that as well. All right. Now, this is all before we even get the song in here. So I'm going to go to the loop section, and we're going to go under Files. Now, I have already tested this out prior to getting here, but I'm going to delete this and actually show you how you get to it. So I'm going to go, you could search Files, but we're going to go to Browse File Items from Files app. We're going to look for my song. Here it is. I'm just going to add it right into here. There it is. And now I'm just going to press my finger down and just drag it in. Now, if I just take my fingers, I'm going to pinch, and I'm going to make it smaller. You can see the entire song is in here. Now what I have to do is go through and decide what section of the song do I want in here. So I'm just going to play it real quick.
It's TLD. Yeah.
But we have the metronome on. Let's turn that off. That's this little button right here. So here's my song. This is actually my wrestling entrance theme song, by the way. So if you're questioning where this song came from, that's what this is. So I'm going to scroll through, but I want to find the point where I want to cut this. So I'm going to play a little bit of the track so I can hear it.
I love this stuff.
Okay, we're going to keep going across here. Whoops, I got to drag the slider.
There is still room.
All right, here comes the point. Boom, I'm going to stop right there. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to tap on the track, and we have all these different options that pop up. So what I'm going to be doing is split. So I'm going to take a split, boom. And now I just take my scissor and slice down. And what that did now is it created a cut. And I'm going to and now you have a choice of this section or that section, right? Good. So let's go ahead and tap on the section I don't want. We're going to hit delete. And then I'm just going to drag this back to the beginning. There we are. And now it's in the beginning. And we have to do this, now we have to do this slicing tool again, because remember, we can only do 30 seconds long. All right, so I'm going to go down to the section I don't want. Let's say, obviously we don't want to go longer than 30 seconds. So let's keep it right about here. We're going to tap on it again. We're going to use the split tool, slice it. And then I'm going to take this section out and we'll tap on it, hit delete. And let's play it back. And by the way, you don't have to, by the way, what I just did, you don't have to drag the slider. You could just hit this little button right here. It's right next to the play button. It goes from a stop to a backwards. It actually takes it all the way back to the beginning of the track. All right, great. We have 30 seconds here. So now we are done. We are now going to take this track and share it so that we can do this. And by the way, there is an undo button. If you look on the top right corner, there's this icon right here where there's a backwards button. As you can see, I'm going backwards just to show it. And I'm just going to do redo split. But this section right here will let you go backwards if you mess up something. All right, so now we're going to export this track out. Let's go back to my songs. And it's saving the track as a GarageBand track. I'm going to hold my finger down, share. And then you have a choice here, and one of them is ringtone. So you can actually go and make a ringtone right away. You don't even have to even go and do the extra feature I showed you. So hit ringtone. It actually says it needs to be 30 seconds or length. It will be automatically shortened to appropriate the clip. So it could also, the editing I did at the end actually was not necessary, but you could do that. But I did it anyway, just so you can learn. One thing I will tell you as I'm working on this is crashing a lot. So just something to keep in mind as I'm working on it. So let's go back to share. Ringtone, continue, and then I give it a name. So I'm going to call it my theme song. So I'm going to call it TLD, which was my wrestling name. Okay, and then export as a ringtone, and then it says export was successful. Use sound as, and then I can actually make it as a different ringtone. So if I want it to be a standard ringtone, a standard text tone, or assigned to a contact. So I'm going to actually go to do it as a standard ringtone. Now we're going to go to settings and let's take a look if the ringtone is set up. Let's go ahead and go to search. RING ringtone. And there it is. And I'm going to tap on it. Wow, very good. All right, so there we go. That was how we did it. We have now set up a ringtone, taking any song that we put in files, and we set it up here using GarageBand to actually put that together. Very, very neat stuff. All right, now we're going to do another one, which is a song that I already have inside of my Files app and make a ringtone for it. So I already did a 30-second one. So we're going to take the song that I have right here, and then what I'm going to do is I have all the options again like we talked about. We're going to do a quick look. Opens it up right here. It's going to download the file. And then we're going to hit the button here, the share button. And then under more, I'm going to go to use as ringtone. And as you can see, I didn't have to do anything. It already put it right here. All right. And that is how you do it if it's that easy. So if you already have some like a Mac or a Windows and you want to trim down something and you want to actually go and do it from the Files app, make sure it's a 30-second clip, throw it up right onto your iCloud, go to Files, and then you could just share it with just the way I did it right here in iOS 26. So I hope that answers a lot of the questions that you may have regarding how to do a ringtone. It's really simple now. iOS 26 has done something really great, and I hope you guys take advantage of it. Thank you very much, and I love every single one of you.